I'm going to show you how you can use Upwork as a freelancer to make $1,000 to $2,000 per month. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Lester Diaz, and in this channel, we talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, and everything in between. So if you're new, consider subscribing. So you probably heard about Upwork, one of the most popular websites out there when it comes to freelancing. What I'm going to talk to you in this video is how I personally use Upwork and how you can replicate what I'm doing to make more money as a freelancer. And if you don't have any skills, if you don't know how to make money as a freelancer, I'm going to talk about some of the things that you can do to start offering your services as a freelancer. Now, I don't use Upwork as many of the freelancers that you see out there that they make a full-time living using just one or two platforms like freelancer.com or Upwork. Instead, what I like to do is I like to use Upwork as a place to find leads that I can work with long term. But that doesn't mean that you can make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 per month using Upwork. This is because you only need perhaps 2 to 3 clients to be able to make that type of money, depending on what type of services you're offering. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to go into Upwork. I'm going to show you some of the things that you can apply in order to find your first few clients if you don't have a lot of experience using Upwork. Some of the tips that helped me in the beginning to get a few clients, even if I didn't have any stars or reviews or anything like that, you can definitely use this to build your portfolio, gain some trust, and then from there you can utilize those leads. If they're happy with your work, you can work with them long term and make more money. What I like to do is I typically focus more on building Facebook pages, affiliate marketing, and things like that. But I also like working with business owners, people who are looking to do some Facebook advertising, YouTube marketing, YouTube video content creation, YouTube SEO. And some of the things that I like to offer in as a freelancer, as a service, is those specific things. So I like to find clients that are willing to spend money on advertising. Typically what happens is that I talk to the clients and I do a small little test when it comes to what they're looking for if they decide to hire me. So we'll do a small job. It could be a YouTube marketing campaign, it could be Facebook advertising, it could be something related to Facebook pages. It's not a lot of money, but it helps me to gain trust with the client so they can come back to me and say, hey Lester, I want you to keep working with me over the next 3 months, 6 months, and then from there you can get some referrals and it grows and grows and grows. I'm going to share with you these tips, and hopefully if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you gain some value from this video. So with that said, let's jump in the computer right now. So let's talk about Upwork and what the service actually is. Upwork was previously Odesk, is one of the biggest freelancing websites online where you can typically find pretty much any type of freelancing work that you can imagine. If you go to the category section, you can have a better idea of all the different services that you can do freelancing work, like writing, sales and marketing, translation services. Uh, there's so many options that you can provide. So you probably have some sort of skill that you can offer inside of Upwork for a fee. Now, with Upwork, you can get paid per hour. You can also get paid by the project. Now, let's say that you are looking to make money with Upwork as a freelancer. You might be saying, Lester, I don't have any skills. I don't know what type of service I would offer. So the first thing that I would say to you is invest in yourself, invest into learning a new skill so then you can do it for yourself or offer your services, your brand new skill to businesses who are willing to work with you and pay you for it. So if you go to places like Skillshare.com, you can find so many courses where you can buy and learn a new skill from. For example, you want to learn email marketing, you can master email marketing, and you can set up email marketing campaigns for business owners on Upwork. Also, video editing, design, photography, anything that you can think of, you can find it in Skillshare. There's also Udemy, where you can also learn so many different things in regards to either marketing, design, business, and many other skills that you can offer inside of Upwork. So if you don't have a skill right now, advice tip number one is learn a skill. Learn something that you can charge a business owner, you can charge someone to utilize this skill to make money. Once you have a skill in place, the number one thing that you need to do is go on Upwork and set up a free account. As a freelancer, I have both a freelancing account and a business owner account where I actually typically go and hire people depending on what type of projects I need. Now, if you want to make money as a freelancer, there's typically a few things that you need to do in order to be successful. I'm not talking about making $10,000 per month. I've seen videos of people claiming that yes, you can make $10,000 per month in Upwork. Perhaps that is true, but in my case, I use Upwork in a whole different aspect. What I like to do is use Upwork as a lead generation place. I interact with business owners, with people looking to hire the type of services that I offer, and if they're happy with my service, then they can hire me for long term. And that's how you typically make more money. You don't want to do 50 small jobs in a month. What you want to do is do some jobs initially, 1 to 3 jobs per month, where you can get paid a decent amount of money. And typically that could be, $300, $500 for a job or more, depending on what type of service. Because if you're doing, like, for example, if you're writing articles, that might charge you perhaps, $40, $50 for a single 500-word article. So if you're doing any type of service, you need to know what exactly how much you're going to charge for your service. And the way to do that is you can go on Upwork and research other freelancers who are actually offering the same service that you're doing and see how much they're charging. If they're an expert, perhaps they're charging a little bit more. If you're just getting started with Upwork, then you need to start at the bottom. Now, the number one thing that you need to be doing in Upwork is building a portfolio, getting your reviews, make sure that you have a good profile that lists all your skills, what you know how to do, and what you're going to be doing for that client. And if you're wondering, yes, you can make $1,000 to $2,000 per month with Upwork. In fact, I typically can make a few $100s per week with Upwork. But the main goal of this is to build a relationship with the client so I can work with that client and expand into other different projects that actually pay way more than what I'm doing in Upwork. Because Upwork has very large fees, so the more work you do, the bigger the project in Upwork, the more likely you are to make less money because they take a lot of fees for every single project as you charge more. So the best way is you can definitely use Upwork to build your clientele, to build your portfolio, use that as a testimonial to then get new clients from referrals outside of Upwork so you can build and make more money. And that's how you build a business that makes $5,000, $10,000 per month. How do you find your first few clients on Upwork? Well, tip number 3 is to always have your Upwork jobs page open. And that's the number one thing, because in the beginning, you don't have any credibility, you don't have any reviews. All you have is your skills. You need to convince this business owners that you are actually worth it, that you know what you're talking about, and you can provide a clear and unique service that can help them achieve their goals. When you're on your jobs page, what you need to do is to make sure to be one of the first people to send a proposal to any project that you can qualify. Now you can set up different categories where you can just get projects based on your location. In my case, I'm only browsing jobs in the US, people who are looking for freelancers in the US. I'm also browsing by category. That way, I only get jobs that I know that I can offer my service. For example, this one that's posted 15 minutes ago and 27 minutes ago, if you're constantly browsing Upwork and refreshing and make sure that you're getting to know exactly what type of works, what type of jobs are available in your niche, in the service that you're offering, then the faster your response, the better. Because the first few minutes of posting that, the business owner is still probably on Upwork. So they'll see one of your first proposals is going to be yours if you reply and you send that within the first 15-20 minutes. That's how you get your first few clients. But you have to make sure you're not just copy and pasting any type of answer, that you're actually providing, reading what they're asking for, and you're utilizing that text that they're describing the project to make sure that you understand what they need. Be sure not to go the expensive route. Remember, in the beginning, we're just getting to know the clients, we're just getting to know the platform. We just want to get our portfolio built. We want to get some people to interact with you and get to know the type of services that you're offering and build some credibility. Once you have a lot of credibility, then you can charge a little bit more and you can make more money per project. So this is just an example of how you can use Upwork to easily make $1,000 or more per month. I mean, it's not going to probably make you rich, but it can definitely help you build a portfolio of clients where you can use those clients to either work on some big projects where you can get paid more outside of Upwork, or you can also utilize that to make sure that you are building a brand inside of Upwork as a top freelancer. I hope these tips made sense, and if you want to check out all the resources that I mentioned in this video, they're going to be found in the description below, and hopefully that's going to help you get started. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because I'll be uploading more content on a weekly basis when it comes to making money online, affiliate marketing, and basically everything in between. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you on the next video.